So today we're in the port of San Diego for the start of our new adventure. We're gonna be on the Wonder, our first time on the Wonder, and we're taking this thing to Vancouver.
Yes, 4 sea days. Super excited. Nothing but sea days.
Nothing but, so just for context, every season, the Wonder is usually in the West Coast. Before there was an Australia season, and it would go to Australia, come back, right? This time, it's done with Australia, no more of that, right? So it's been hanging around here in the Baja of Mexico. So now because of the summer season starting, the Alaska one starting, it's repositioning from San Diego to Vancouver, and then from there it's just gonna do nothing but weekly Alaska cruises. So that's what we're doing. We're taking her to Alaska so that others can enjoy those cruises.
Well, to Vancouver, not all
to
the way
Vancouver,
Alaska.
not all the way to Alaska. So yeah, nothing, there's no port stops, it's just 4 sea days. So this is a repositioning cruise, which means we got a really good deal, couldn't resist, so here we are.
Yeah. And we're just gonna do a vlog style video, just kind of show you the highlights of what's on board, talk about the differences of the other ships we've sailed, and just show you what the journey's like.
Yeah, so if you've been with us before, you know we like long cruisings. So mostly we've done transatlantic, so those have been all like 12, 13, and 14 nights, something like that. So this is gonna be, believe it or not, the shortest Disney cruise we've ever done, 4 days. So it should be nice. We've never been on the Wonder or any of the classic ships for that matter. So we're just getting acquainted with this layout. And yeah, we're just gonna bring you along and show you what that's like. Another thing we're doing differently, this is for Mother's Day. So this is a Mother's Day cruise, and your mom is here.
Yes. She doesn't love being on camera, so I'm not sure how much of her you'll see, but you know, she may pop up once in a while.
But we'll try to show what that's like, because usually we cruise with Killian or our young kid. And this time we have someone that needs assistance, so we'll show you what that's like. You'll kind of see like what it's like cruising if you have someone with you know, disability, like mobility assistance, because obviously that's going to change things a little bit. So yeah.
All right, let's go.
So first view of the Wonder here from outside. So one thing that's different about other ports we've done is that here in San Diego, it's actually connected. It's the same one as MSC, or Princess, sorry. So when we went in, you have to go right for Disney, left for Princess. So obviously make sure you're going into the right terminal. So this time we're cruising with the extended family, which means it's a little bit more logistics, but the key is just finding the right elevator, but we're getting close.
Welcome all the Caribbean family.
Yay! We made it! So this is the accessible room at the Disney Wonder. And you can see it's very wide when you get in. Super spacious, so we have a wheelchair mobility scooter right to have you covered. Plenty of room to get through. I think this balcony will do. So it's a bit spacious. So what do you think of the balcony?
It's super nice, especially compared to the ours, which is
Looks like the back of the ship is perfect for plane spotting. You can see San Diego Airport here at the distance. Gorgeous view of the harbor here. Alright, now let's do room 718. So this is going to be a regular ocean view with the veranda. And this is near the back of the ship. The reason that you booked this room is for the veranda. So let's come to the top here. If I can figure out how to open it. Oh, so it goes to the top. There you go. So, wow, it's a great view of the port here. So again, very similar to the one that we were just on. Great views of the city. And you can see in this one, there's 2 chairs and a nice table. So pretty soon we're gonna be saying bye to San Diego. Gorgeous day today. All right, so one of the first order of business. Where's our dinner tonight? So we're gonna check on the app.
Place.
Looks like we got Tiana's. So nice. So Tiana's is the place that I was most excited for because that is based on New Orleans theme. And if you've seen some of our earlier videos, actually you shouldn't see them because they're terrible. But we went to New Orleans. We've been to New Orleans many times for Mardi Gras, and so New Orleans is one of our favorite places to visit. And obviously we love the cuisine, and that's what Tiana is supposed to be all about. So I'm excited to try and see what that looks like and how that compares. As someone who's been to New Orleans many times and loves that type of cuisine. So yeah, super excited because that means we get to do it twice. Alright, made it to Cabanas. Hygiene is very important, so first order of business, wash our hands. First look here at Cabanas. So these are some of the options here at Cabanas on Embarkation Day. Of course, you have the classic chicken tenders, mac and cheese. There's some fries here. Steamed veggies, you got some white rice, leek and potato soup over here. This is your mini cornbread. Looks like they have a seafood gumbo today. It's nice. This is your grilled salmon, pea puree. Here's your breaded cod with some tartar sauce. Here's some veggies. No, grilled cut corn, water chestnuts. Then you have your bread selection here. Let's see, here's all your pasta. So you have macaroni with satay mushroom, and then you have penne pasta with cheese and spinach. Here's more pasta. So here's plain pasta. So here's for the kiddos. So if you want to just mix it up. Some grilled chicken breast is on this side. Mashed potatoes. And then if we keep going, we got cauliflower, butter, broccoli, some lamb chops. This is your grilled sirloin along with some fries. Here's your bread selection. So you have some Parmesan focaccia, olive focaccia. So nice and soft bread. Here's your carving station. So this is where you're gonna get your turkey, the gravy for the turkey, some more veggies. So if you want to have kind of a Thanksgiving meal, you can do that here. Here's your roasted beef steamship. And then right behind you have the seafood section where you can find goodies like shrimp and crab legs. We're calling it crab legs, but these look like these are very short legs. And then here's your salad section along with all the dressings. If we continue here in the back, you have some selection of meats and cheeses, some couscous, black olives. This is going to be, I think this is the rotating international section. So today they have fried rice, vegetable fried noodle. And then you also have beef stir noodles, chicken fried rice, and pork stir fried noodles. Then if we keep going, your cherry crumble is here. So this is going to be all your desserts. So there's your cookies. Of course, you have other goodies like your pecan nut tart, Oreo cheesecake, celebration cupcake, which is only on Embarkation Day. And then you also have carrot cake and then a bunch of other goodies here. Chocolate marquise, Oreo cheesecake. So all kinds of good stuff here. And then once you get to the middle, which is where you exit for outdoor seating, it basically just starts repeating here all the way to the left. So you can see that they've already started to close this section. So typically they'll close it right now. It's about 3:23 right now. I believe they close at 3:30. So usually what they'll do is they'll shut down one section. So right now it's the left side, and then they'll keep the right side open. So I think it closes at 3:30 because everybody's got to do assembly at 4 p.m. All right, so this is my plate, and I've gone for some noodles, some chicken rice. You gotta have some greens, some turkey, some breaded cod with tartar sauce, and some salmon. Mostly protein, not trying to indulge too much, just to kind of get me going before dinner. And Jen went for the classics, so she's got some mac and cheese, turkey, chicken tenders, and she actually got a salad. Looking for ice cream, we have ice cream. Here are the flavors today. So we got vanilla, chocolate, and vanilla. Yeah, they're all the same today. So we'll see if those rotate later. Today is Embarkation Day. That's what they have. Tell me what you think of the ice cream. It tastes different to me. Like it's not as creamy as what you get on the Dream Fantasy. It's not like the soft serve that I'm used to. We got some time to kill because assembly station starts in 30 minutes. We're just gonna start scoping out and be close. So we're just gonna do check out deck 4 and just explore that. So far it looks very similar to what we've seen on the Dream Fantasy. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's nice. I like that they still have this. Any of the newer ships that don't really have this anymore. And here you have the Island Princess right next to us. It's about to sail. That's downtown San Diego. It's a really great view. Like if you wanna, once you've had some Cabanas lunch, you just wanna take a stroll, burn some calories. It's really nice. I think it's the Triton boat. I don't know if it's related to the. We're supposed to be doing a Triton restaurant sometime. So normally this isn't my favorite part of the cruise. Nobody really wants to go to the assembly station, but obviously it's important and safety, but it's chaotic. It's kind of ruins the mood, right? It's not the best. But anyway, having said so, having done several, do gotta say, I do enjoy this one in San Diego. It's one of the nicer ones because I can spot planes. Just keep seeing planes land at the airport. So because of the direction of the ship, San Diego Airport is right ahead of us, and so you'll see a lot of planes just landing. So
I've got you as well. Thank you very much.
If I'm on a wait anywhere, this is where I want to do it. Alright, now it's time to sail away. So here's the energy right now. We're about 20 minutes away from it. This is cool. I've never seen, they got these Mickey hands here on the Wonder. That's nice. But yeah, this one's a little different than the Dream Fantasy where they usually line up like somewhere in the middle. Like this one goes to the side here. It's a little bit different stage.
Oh, that's what we want to see. Come on.
Let's go, Disney Wonder. Now we're getting ready to count down the officially beginning of your Disney cruise vacation. Now this right here is all game day. Now looking so good out there.
I like this part after they did the horn, they kind of open up the stage so that kids can get closer, kind of get into the dancing and stuff, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so we just got done with the Sailaway Party. So again, we're doing things a little bit different because different crowd here. So You have our mother-in-law who uses a mobility scooter, so they do have a section on the left side, and that's reserved for those with mobility. So she was just able to, even though they came in late because the assembly station, the elevators get all packed, you know, she was able to take a spot there, and she was able to still enjoy the show, so that was nice. And then we were able to join. So Sailaway Party was good. They do it a little bit different here on the Wonder compared to the Dream Fantasy. The characters are dressed differently. It's like the more classic outfits, which is nice. And then I feel like it was a little more dancing. It was a nice show. I enjoyed it. And then right after the horns, the one thing they do differently, I noticed, so the characters leave and then they keep on dancing, pumping the crowd. But now that that's done, one thing that we've never had to do before that we're finally gonna do is, because we have a balcony room, usually we'll sail away from the top floor, we're gonna hang out here. Oh yeah, we got our luggage. Alright, so luggage is here. The boat is officially moving. So you can see we're getting away from the port, the dock there. So yeah, we're sailing away. Time to do a proper toast to say goodbye to San Diego with some Cloudum Zero.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Roll this thing.
No talking.
Now this comes off. There we go. Woo! First, this is a Mother's Day celebration. So we're not only leaving, saying bye to San Diego, but we're also celebrating Mother's Day. So to the moms that made this happen, because otherwise we wouldn't be born.
Cheers.
Look at your swirl.
Cheers. Look at that.
Wow.
Cheers. Woo.
Alright.
Tastes good.
Okay, so now we've done our cheers.
Does each room get one of these?
Now we can say
It's just for
farewell to San Diego one more time. Goodbye. And there's Princess Cruises, who's supposed to be leaving soon. So yeah, one of the nicer Debarkation ports for sure. Like, what a cool skyline. I'm excited for Vancouver. Excited for the next 4 sea days. Excited to get to know the Wonder. We kind of got in a preview. We had some lunch. We walked by some areas, but now
I can see.
we can start exploring it. And dinner today at Tiana. So
I can see.
let's
the
go.
highway.
What a cool shot. I think that's a Lufthansa. Oh no, UPS. But it's cool because from the angle it looks like it's crashing into the building. Obviously not. So that be the bridge right there that you see in the distance. So you know how there's a Coronado hotel in Orlando? So that's Coronado Island right there. So you can see the building, the colors right there. That's the Coronado Hotel here in San Diego. Which I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, is the inspiration for the one in Disney World. But that's the original Coronado.
Oh, seals?
And the red thing!
Oh my!
I heard the noise, I had a feeling. So we're continuing the tradition of decorating our door. Here it is. Technically we didn't get, we're missing a sticker for this 2026 sailing. We didn't get it because we only have the long ones here. So we'll correct that on the next one. But yeah, this is our 4th cruise.
Now when we get back from like anything like dinner or something.
Alright, so just to give a peek behind the curtain, now that we've settled, we had fun at the little balcony party at my grandma's or in-laws room, so that was nice. Saw a lot of wildlife, which was nice compared to the last sailing, which we didn't see many. So seals, a lot of birds, some dolphins. It was nice chilling there. But now that we're back in settle, we put everything away, so everything looks a little more organized. Work in progress here with the electronics. This is always a mess. But you can see that, just to give you an idea of how the space is used. So this is where all our ears go, some hats, and we use these metallic hooks. So you can see them right here. You can get these at Amazon. And then we've hung everything that we need. Or the clothing. This is my section. As you can see, it's very simple. Some shoes over here, and then this is Jen's side. So she's got a lot more clothing, and then shoes over there. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. Now we're basically gonna get ready for dinner, do some guest services stuff that we need to fix, and then yeah, we'll show you what Tiana's like. Maybe do some exploration on deck 4. So let's go.
Well, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Don't lose your shoes, Cindy.
This is really cool. Hadn't walked through this area, but this is the French Quarter Lounge. So this is where they're gonna play jazz music. And it's right outside Tiana's. There's a bar to the left. It's pretty cool. Gonna have to come back and check it out, but for now we're going to guest services. Definitely moving now. Last time I looked at the chart, we were going towards land. Now we're, I think, heading up north, and you can see that it's really moving. Much different weather from earlier today. Alright, so we've taken care of our guest services, to-dos. We have dinner. Still have some time for dinner. We're too early, so I think we're gonna hang out at the French Quarter Lounge, which just happens to be outside Tiana's. We haven't been there, so we're gonna go check that out. They're supposed to be playing jazz music, which is our favorite. And I've heard that at the lounge they have New Orleans drinks like Abita, Sazerac. So yeah, we're gonna go check that out.
Dance with me, make me swim, like the way the ocean hugs the shore.
And in terms of the menu here at French Quarter Lounge, so spirits and libation. So let's take a look. So it does very much have a bunch of New Orleans classics, things that you would expect to see at a New Orleans cafe or bar. So I love that. So you can see all the different coffee lattes that you can get, all in French. So cafe au latte, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it, caramel au latte. So basically caramel latte. I like that they have all that available. From Tiana's Bakery, you can get an order of beignets, single one or three. They're about $1.75 each. So that's cool. You can get classics like mimosas, Bloody Marys, and then of course from New Orleans, if you know, you know, hurricanes. You gotta have a hurricane Sazerac in old New Orleans fashion. So lots of classics, and then they offer Abita Brewing, which is one of the most popular brewing companies in Louisiana, and they even have some for kids. So Killian's having an Abita vanilla cream soda. So I love the selection. Now for the Abita brews, Jen's having the strawberry Abita. I believe they also have purple haze. So you just have to ask, but they do have a bunch available. And then of course there's some wines by the glass, and then you can get the sommelier bin, which I think this is the one where if you want to pay, it's like a mystery glass, but it's usually from a more expensive bottle. You just don't know what it is. So what happens is when they're trying to get rid of it, or it's been sitting for a while, you know, this is a way to sell it, and so which means you can get to taste a new wine that you might not, that is priced higher, but you'll get a good discount on it. So that's what that is. So yeah, really great selection. For us, we're having I'm trying the Sazerac. and Jen's having the Abita strawberry draft beer.
They don't have here, but he went to get it.
It's cool. They sell these water bottles with the New Orleans sign. That's cool. And then they got these other ones here, different design. Corazón espinado. Killian found his first duck. So it looks like the first dinner at Tiana's is very popular. So it is 8:08 right now. Dining opens at 8:15. It's in like 7 more minutes. And look at that line. And it goes all the way to behind the restaurant. So no way that we're waiting on that. We're just chilling, having some drinks. So I think we're just gonna chill here till it starts moving. And then we'll line up behind, no rush. Oh, this is incredible. It looks like we've been transported to Bourbon Street and throwing beats at us. It's really nice. Look at that. Love the theme in here. Wow, first impressions. This is one of the most colorful restaurants that I've seen. I really love the decor. Like, it really does take you back to New Orleans. And then there's supposed to be live music from what I can see in the middle, so we'll see how close they put us. So one tip, if you are riding, if you are having to use a scooter and you have someone that has a scooter, you can just bring it into the table and then they'll park it for you. So as you can see, he's having fun with it. They just take it outside, so yeah, don't feel bad. You can take it all the way to your table and they'll just take it back, and I would assume he'll bring it back when we're... So very excited for this menu. There's a lot of things here that are unique. So we've done 45 nights on Disney, and these are all new items to me. So anyway, like the boudin sausage fritters. I mean, I hate tuna tartare. I've had that before, but like a lot of these are unique. Like for example, the New Orleans seafood, the pickled Gulf shrimp. There's a lot of unique ones, so excited to try those. Here on the entrees, we have the Cajun spiced sea bass, the Creole half chicken. I mean, a lot of this looks interesting. So we're here 2 nights, so be curious to see what else they have on other ones. But if it's all unique like New Orleans, I'm gonna love this. But we'll see how we'll see if they repeat it. But so far, I'm liking this. All right, it's not a true New Orleans party dinner without some legit beats. So these were at the table, so let's put some on and get ready. I didn't even have to show anything.
Hey y'all! Well, to get the fun started, I have 3 big questions I need y'all to answer for me tonight. Question number 1. Are y'all hungry? Yeah! I knew you were. Cause Chef and I've been cooking some mighty fine fixes all afternoon. My daddy's recipes, of course.
Music playing. Here's what I'm saying to make you feel alright.
Y'all having a good time tonight? So far, so good. I know y'all are enjoying the rolls. Me too. My favorite part of dinner. That's why I always give y'all plenty of them. Anyone's first time in my place?
Yes, first time.
Really? Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, now welcome home, y'all. The only rules are having fun, making sure you wipe the powdered sugar off, and come have a great time with me on the dance floor. Okay.
Definitely.
Yo, nice meeting all you.
Thank you.
You see, when you go back home, we ask your daddy to do that for you.
Ken, what do you think of Tiana's place?
It's pretty good so far. And I did color in the full page.
All right, so for the appetizers here, we're starting with some boudin sausage fritters. Jen's having the Cajun charcuterie, or no, the Prince Naveen's Cajun charcuterie board. And then Jen's mom's having the shrimp and grits. So all classic New Orleans dishes. And Killian's just doing a sirloin steak. On the salad end, Jen's gone for the iceberg wedge salad, and that's got pepper jack cheese, bacon, tomato, basil, and creamy Thousand Island dressing. And for the soup, I've gone for the New Orleans seafood pepper pot. That is a Creole bolognese with calamari, shrimp, scallops, and flat leaf parsley. So it's supposed to be hearty seafood. Let's see. So I have to say, I've had some really bad soups in the past here at the main dining tables at Disney. Having cruised about 50 nights. Like some that are too fishy or just disappointing. This seafood one at Tiana's is solid. If you're into seafood, you don't mind it too, fishy. It does have a little bit of a, seafood flavor. But the seasoning on that soup is solid. I'm really digging this. I like it. For dessert, Killian's finishing with a bang. He's having some Mickey ice cream. Classic. Alright, and for dinner, I'm having the Cajun spice sea bass, which I guess comes with like some shrimp jambalaya. It looks like, first initially, it looked like there's more shrimp than Cajun, but yeah, it's supposed to be on the spicy side. And then Jen's having the Charlotte Le Boeuf bucatini pasta. That's with pancetta, oyster mushrooms, eggplant, spinach, peas, basil, and shaved parmigiano. And then over here, there's also, this is a prime rib. And of course, being Tiana's, you gotta have some beignets for dessert, so that's what he's having. And those are dipped in chocolate sauce. Then for dessert, we're going all out. We're just trying the whole kitchen. So we got a chocolate cake here. Beignets, gotta have that, and some pecan pie.
Looks like a serpentine style limber line going right down the Main Street. And Mama added, hey, I know to tell everybody about that secret recipe Mama opened past Naveen and me. About believing in ourselves and making all the dreams come true.
Don't matter what you look like, don't matter what you wear, how many rings you got on your finger.
We don't care.
No, we don't care. That's right.
The whole restaurant is just exploding. And for today's Pixie Dust, we got
You want
a
to bring
bunch
it
of
down
stuff.
to Grandma's room and look at it, and then we'll come
Happy
back?
birthday, we got
Okay,
a few
Grandma
baggies.
Thank you.
And then for today, one of the towel animals of the day, we have a penguin or a pinguino.
Oh.
Look at that. So first Pixie Dust is from room 6064. Thank you so much. Looks like a what is this? Croissant keychain. That's cool. And then this was a Hello Kitty kit from 6136. Thank you so much. And then we have a Tiana note sticker thing. Ooh, happy Valentine's. And some Spider-Man stickers. Then we have this little Mickey, Disney Junior Mickey pack. What is that?
Wait, I think that's
Is that candy? Do we know where it's from?
8518.
8518. Thank you so much. And for our towel animal, we got a elephant. And then looks like the bunk bed is ready. So Killian can sleep on the top. Alright, I think we're gonna wind it down here. Had a great dinner at Tiana's, but we are super full. Killian is exhausted. It's been a long day. He has no interest in the kids club. There's no way he can make it. It's like 10 p.m. So yeah, unfortunately we have to cut it early, but yeah, we'll keep exploring tomorrow.
Yeah.
Had a good day?
Yeah, it was good. Really impressed with Tiana's. It was really fun.
Alright, see you next morning. Good morning. Finally slept good.
Slept like 9 hours.
Yeah, it's our first sea day, so not really much of a game planned. We looked outside the balcony. It looks pretty, doesn't look sunny at all. Not very inviting, so.
Although the weather says sunny, so we're hoping maybe later in the day we'll get some sun.
Yeah, but the plan is to grab some breakfast at some point. Hopefully we can make it to the sit-down place, because that's what we prefer for breakfast. Unless they have Mickey Churro waffles, which I doubt they do on the first sea day, but I'll check. That's my favorite part.
Me too.
But yeah, we're just gonna continue the exploration. We haven't really been much or done much, right? We just went to the one lounge.
Yeah, we had to call it an early night last night, so didn't get to do as much as we wanted. So plan today, I think, is just explore the ship, see everything that's going on.
Yeah, we haven't made it like to the kids clubs. They have a bunch of open houses. So we're gonna try to check those out and just bring you along the ship, because it's still new to us, and just do some exploration.
Okay.
So let's get ready and let's go. For today's navigational update, today is May 8th, and we're currently sailing San Diego to Vancouver. You can see the orange line, the path. We've cruised 362 nautical miles. And right now we're approximately to the left of Bakersfield, so we're still sailing across the coast of California. We're just going up north, so we're getting very close to, so I think tomorrow we'll be around San Jose, Bay Area, San Francisco, you know, that part of California. So we're like in the middle right now. Depth of the sea is 3,500 meters right now. It's crazy. And our speed is 17 knots per hour. So this is what it's looking like on this morning. First full sea day, Friday, May 8th. This is what I'm used to when I'm sailing through British weather, gray skies. So hopefully some more sunshine here in the north, or as we go more north. So for breakfast today, we're gonna be doing Cabanas, and you can see it's very busy here inside, and then outside, almost no one's using the tables. They're very, it's not as busy, but that's because it's a little bit chilly. So if you don't mind, putting on a sweater, if you don't mind the cold, a little bit of wind, it's actually a very nice view, and it's not crowded at all. But yeah, this is our morning today. So this is one of my favorite items here at Cabanas, getting your own omelet. And on the Dream and the Fantasy, you get a number that you put on the table, and they come and deliver your plate. Here at the Wonder, you get this pager, and basically when it beeps, you come back. So a little bit of a difference. It's still nice that you don't have to wait, but you do have to come back and get your omelet instead of them finding your table. So I guess it's a little more efficient, but not as good service as a Dream Fantasy. I don't know how it is on others, but here on the Wonder, a little bit different. All right, so this is my creation. So it's a high protein breakfast. Some bacon, this is the omelet, some beans for some fiber, and then this is a special sauce that I make, mayo, ketchup, and hot sauce, trademark. Then Jen's just had a bunch of, a little bit of everything, Western breakfast. And Killian's having some chocolate chip pancakes, which I almost confused with the blueberry, so make sure you read that, because a lot of people were grabbing the wrong ones. And when it comes to coffee, I came prepared. We all know that the coffee at Cabana here is watered down. It's not the best. It's like a Hyatt house, cheap value hotel watered down coffee. But if you add some of the cafe viet, it makes it much creamier, much smoother. It just tastes so much better. So if you can, if you have an Asian market in your area, get yourself one of these. There's different variations. It'll taste much better. Jen's ready to explore in her miniature mini Mickey ears. All right. So we survived checking in Killian to the lab. Previously, this line here at the club was all the way to the end, and they weren't letting any people in because the lab had an open house, so it was just a cluster. So busy, but Killian's in. He's trying the club. We'll see what he thinks. We still haven't been in, but we're hoping to make it to an open house soon. Well, this is the least crowded that I've seen the main lobby. And so it's my first time to really admire the beauty. It's a very beautiful lobby. But I'm used to like the Dream Fantasy. This is a lot smaller. It's like a third of the size, but it has its charm. And of course, you have Tritons right here. And then there's the main statue here. You got Ariel. And then here's the elevators. So very charming, but yes, very different compared to the Dream Fantasy. All right, so now that Killian's at the club, this is a perfect time to explore the adult area. And here at the Wonder, unlike the Dream and Fantasy, which is what we're used to, which is in deck 4 in the back of the ship, here it's right behind the main lobby where you walk in. So here's all the adult areas: Azure, Cadillac Lounge, and Crown and Fin Pub. So it's very nice. Wow, it's very elegant. Very impressed by it. And yeah, you don't see a lot of kids in here. So I guess during the day, kids are welcome, but at night it's only adults. Forget what time it starts, but mostly adults here during the night. And it looks like right now they're about to start the bingo session. I don't know if this is for the sales or something else, but yeah, if you want to get your bingo on, while they might not have a casino here at the Wonder, they do have bingo. Love the views here. Now this explains why I can feel the ship's movement more. You can see the waves are a little bit rougher here compared than what we started. Oh wow, this is the Cadillac Lounge. It's very fancy. So there's a webinar at the Cadillac Lounge, so we couldn't get in, but if you then turn right, looks like they have their souvenirs here. It's one of the sea treasures, one of the stores. And then the pub should be on the other side. So here's another entrance to Azure. So it looks like you can get in two ways. And then here's Sea and Treasures. A proper English pub. Love it. Some of the activities happening here later. You walk in and you have your British telephone booth. So you really feel like you're being transported back to England. This is very nice. It's like, it almost reminds me of the Tube. So that's the other British one at the Fantasy. But this one's like more classic. I think this is where they do the late night snacks. And it's weird. I think this is supposed to be the bar, but I don't see any drinks. I don't know if they open early, which it's not very British because I think they like to start drinking early there. There's a picture of Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, I love the seats right here. So I see a lot of people like doing card games. So if you want just a place to chill away from the kids, this is a really good option. Over on this side, you have a bunch of board games. Like you have checkers, chess. So very nice. So yeah, just asked a few people. I guess when the space opens, the bar doesn't automatically open. So you can still get a drink at Ashore. And just for reference, right now it's 11 a.m. So I don't know what time it opens, but I guess 11 a.m. is too early. But it's weird because on the Dream and the Fantasy, as soon as the space opens, like they're serving. I don't think they're selling much in the morning, but it's still open. So I don't know if it's a staffing issue or if that's normal here, but yeah, you can still get a drink at Azure right across. Now we come up to deck 9. Check out the adult areas here. Looks like the spa is here too. Now we've come to the gym. It's about similar size as the Dream Fantasy. I see some elliptical machines, treadmills. There's some multi-function machines. It's my favorite part is doing a walk or a run here while enjoying the views. It's really nice. Let's make it outside here. It's a bit windy. Like that they have blankets in case you get too cold. Smoking area here in the back. It's a nice chill area here. So as you can see that it's very calm. And then I like that there's 2 big hot tubs here at the end. This is nice. I haven't explored this too much, but I would say first impressions, this seems more like a nicer area than some of the other ships. It has its own little big pool. I don't know, I think I like this better than the Dream Fantasy. Then of course here towards the back, you'll see Cove Cafe, another popular hangout area. This is much nicer, not as windy. And then similar to other Cove cafes, here's your snack station where you can get things like orange chocolate cupcake, croissants, Rice Krispies, treats, chocolate chip muffins. In terms of the menu here at Cove Cafe, you have classics like the salted caramel coconut latte, hazelnut mocha latte, fit frappe, the mochaccino experience. You have a bunch of teas like ginger peach, pomegranate green tea. So you know your classic options. And then so you got some water, kombucha, and cold brews. And if you do fancy spiking it, here's a little bit of a selection here. It's a bunch of specialty whiskeys here on the side. And then you can see how they're brewing one of the coffees right there. So yeah, that's probably a nice drip one. And then just the typical ways that you can spike your coffee, all available too. And then there's all the sweet liqueurs over there. So nice selection. We've ordered 2 of the hot lattes. Looks like we got one with the Avengers and one with the Hulk. Obviously, if you get it iced, you don't get any logos, but still tasty. As you can see, it's not very popular. There's still people at the pool, but it's like really windy. So not a lot of brave soldiers. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. This is the weather. We're right off the coast of Southern California still. Obviously, the hot tub is very popular right now. What's interesting is even with this wind, the slides are still open. Like there's kids doing it, but I wouldn't want to be in there. Ooh, we got boiler bites. I'm gonna have to come back for this. I think this is your shawarma place. That's nice. Then other items you can get here: fries, chicken, burgers. And let's check out Azure's. So this is where they're gonna do they're doing the bingo here, so we're gonna check that out later. It's a very nice place. This is almost like it's like a cross between it's all like D Lounge, but also like Evolution on the Dream. So this is where they do like a lot of the games. I think this is where the club is. So this is the one that's gonna be open the latest. Very nice, very elegant theming. I like it. So just a note on this lounge: if you're with someone with a mobility scooter, the ramp is only on the right side. So if you go to the left, there's stairs, ramp on this side. And so the accessible entry is going to be the one by the Sailaway store, not the main entrance. So by the pub, right next to the store, this is where you're going to come in if you need assistance. Checking out the shops now. That's all on deck 4. Here are the times. Looks like the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is here too. Let's start with Mickey's Sailaway. Let's see what kind of merch they have here at the Wonder. Little ornament set for Christmas. So here's all the some lounge flies here on the back. I don't know if I've seen this plush before. Small plushies. Oh look, do you want a Mickey hand fan? You see that? Of course, you can pick up Princess Tiana and other princesses. Aurora, Ariel, Jasmine, Belle. More toys on this side. Some pens. A lot of princess accessories. Some candies. Disney Monopoly. Disney Parks Monopoly. Got the 2026 Disney Cruise Line shirt. There's some mirrors here on this side. Some more accessories. Your mugs are gonna be in this section. Some more kid shirts on this side. Is this I think the official Wonder shirt? It has a checklist of things you can do. That's unique. Sip coffee at Cove Cafe. We've done that. We haven't done Disney Trivia Frozen. That's tonight. Say cheers at Crown. That's well, they just opened the bar, so maybe later. Mickey Churro Waffles at some point, and then chilling at the quiet Cove pool, maybe when it's less windy. So yeah, that's nice. And another more specific Wonder shirts. So yeah, some unique designs. Hooked on Cruising. That's a nice shirt. Seen it on other lines though, so I don't think that's unique to the Wonder. This is swimwear, Disney Cruise Line swimwear. Ooh, that's a nice hat. Cool, some lounge flies here. 2026 Disney Cruise Line sweater. These are all your pins. And if you want to create your own band, here's where you would do that. So you pick the bass, pick the characters, and you can attach as many as you want. And here are some of the options. Or you can also get a giant Mickey mitt. Now let's go over to Whitecaps. Let's see what they got in here. So some more shorts here, and it looks like they have the jewelry too. So if you're trying to get some like Mickey ears, I think that's a ring right there. So those are all available here. Or if you want like some earrings, they have those here. That's cool. Yeah, some very unique sweaters. I don't think I've seen those before in other cruise lines. I like this polo here, very elegant. But it doesn't say the price. They cut it off. And then this one right here. Jen really likes that one. It's $100 though. So yeah, some unique things in here. This is the Spirit jersey. It's a nice hat. Here's the official Wonder lounge fly. I think these are the Wonder ears. So yeah, if you want to go all out on Wonder, here's your section for all the matching accessories. And right outside the stores, looks like you have the Walt Disney Theater. Preludes to the right, Preludes to the left. So this is where you get your popcorn, drinks, and stuff. And today they have Frozen at the Walt Disney Theater, so we're definitely coming back to try this. So here's what we have for room service. We order some chicken tenders. These are classic buffalo wings. Tomato soup with the grilled cheese sandwich. What else you got? You got a salad.
That's yours.
That's your salad right there. The wings, I really love those. So they're very comparable to like Buffalo Wild Wings. Not as good, but you know, they're decent. finally we got the cheese platter, and I got myself a burger.
Yeah.
For kids, the chocolate milk is cute. It comes in a nice glass container. And then for us, we wanted soda. You could order it through the room service. They'll bring it, but it's an extra charge, so we just went upstairs. We're very close. Some Coke with that. Always goes well with the burger. So now that was a nice lunch, right? It's nice to be able to just chill in your room. You got a lot of space here. Nice leisure meal. Just relax. Plus we have cool scenery today. It's a little windy, but it's still nice. Hopefully we'll get some sunshine here soon. This is an interesting area. I've never been. We're doing the loop on deck 4, and it gets narrower as you get inside as it's covered. And I think on this ship it exposes some other parts that you normally don't see. You normally don't get to see this part of the boat, so that's cool. I think this is where some of the anchors are. Definitely not too many people here on deck 4 today. Oh, it's actually more calm on the other side.
Oh, this is nicer.
Right. Oh. On this side. So on the Dream Fantasy, this is 2.5 laps. Here it's 3. So just to give you an idea of the length of the ships, obviously this one's a little bit smaller. Oh, I think we're getting some parts of the sun are sneaking in here. Oh yeah, nice and warm. Is this where the engine is burning something? So if you are bringing pets on board, that's the relief area right there. Coming back to the room, and I see we have some forms here. So it looks like because we are going into Canada, we have to fill out some Canadian forms for entry. Nothing too complicated. It looks like your typical declaration card. So yeah, I guess we'll have to do that here soon. And it looks like it has to be done for all guests regardless of nationality. So even residents of Canada have to fill it out. Sure. All right, getting ready for the evening. Today we have the Frozen show and we have dinner at Triton's. Trying Triton's for the first time. We were able to secure a spot for accessibility, so we're gonna get there a little bit early. Check-in is at the Cadillac Lounge. Killian says hi. And then yeah, we're gonna go catch that show first. Starts in a few minutes. Can I put this in here? And then it's on to dinner. So let's go. today at Triton's, this menu looks very similar to what I've had at Royal Palace or Place on the Dream Fantasy. So we like the French onion soup. I know that's a popular one. The burrata for the app is a popular one. The tortellini on the entree side, the tortellini pasta is a classic. I know I've had the overbaked salmon royale before. That's a nice one. And of course, they have the sirloin steak, the beef tenderloin. So there's a few other heavy hitters. And then on dessert, the Grand Marnier souffle is one of my favorite ones. So that's probably what I'll be having. So yeah, pretty good menu, but nothing new. This is very similar to what I've had before. So it's a very elegant setting here at Triton's. Our first time trying it. Very excited to have it again. And then for our selection, I've gone for the lime marinated shrimp. Jen's doing the burrata. Killian's gone for the classic kids tomato pasta plus mozzarella cheese, and you get some apples and broccoli. For the second stage of the course, the soup, I've gone for the potage parmentier. So this is the cream of leek potato soup with some chives. And of course, Jen has gone for the classic, the French onion soup gratin with caramelized onions and Gruyere cheese croutons. So typical, you'll see the same one at Royal Palace, Royal Court. So it's a classic. For dessert, Killian's gone for the classic Mickey ice cream bar. On the entree side, I've gone with one of my favorites. This is the salmon royale. The overbaked salmon royale is one of my favorite ones. It's very creamy, usually nicely cooked. Really enjoy it. So Jen has gone for the carved roasted beef tenderloin with butter, long green beans, bacon, and crushed fingers potato hash. And then we also have the tortellini pasta, and that's got pancetta. Pancetta's got some mushrooms and some other stuff. It's not the more saucy one, but it looks it's pretty creamy. And then for dessert, we've gone for all the three classics. So I've got the opera gâteau, which is a sponge cake, coffee syrup, chocolate ganache with rich buttercream. This is the little bit of a heavier one. We've also got the creme brulee. That's the classic one here. And Jen's gone for the Grand Marnier souffle. So it's one of the classics here at whether you're Royal Court, Royal Palace, or here at Triton's. Now, are you supposed to cut it or do you pour it? I think we're team cut. So yeah, you make the hole. Here we go. Ah, it's a beauty. Oh yeah. That is a classic. Personally, I like extra Grand Marnier on mine, but everybody's different. So we're wrapping up our first dinner here at Triton's. What did you think of the food, ambience overall?
I thought it was really good and very similar to Royal Court. I didn't see a lot of differences other than, just little touches of the ambiance.
But obviously this one's a little different, right? It's based on Ariel. It's
Little Mermaid, yeah.
Little Mermaid, yeah, it's supposed to feel like you're under the sea. It's completely different theming. Yeah. This is their most elegant restaurant. You can see by the napkins when you get served, right? They have the nice tuxedo.
They do that in Royal Court too.
Just like Royal Court, so yeah, very similar. But yeah, overall it was good, really good. Some really good classics. That beef tenderloin was,
that was
really good. Salmon royale is a heavy hitter like always. So yeah, overall good dinner. Yep. Nice sea day 2 dinner. And for today's animal of the day, we have a stingray. So we're gonna end it here. It's been a great day. Great shows, good exploration of the wonder. That continues tomorrow. We're gonna try to get some sleep and start, with the sit-down breakfast tomorrow. Give that a try. But yeah, it's been a nice day.
And tomorrow's pirate night.
Tomorrow's pirate night. So we're gonna end it here. See you tomorrow. Today's navigational update. Today is May 9th, 2026. And we continue heading north into Vancouver. So as you can see, we're about halfway through between San Diego and Vancouver. Now let's see where we are now. Sadly, the weather remains windy, so you can see 40 knots per hour. So it looks like we just passed Sacramento. So we're right off the coast of Sacramento. So we continue moving forward. So then I think we're going to be in Oregon here soon. Then that's the next state. So yeah, the journey continues.
Oh, tic-tac-toe book.
Sadly, the weather hasn't kept up. So here's the situation that we're looking at. So still feels still gloomy. Not really the best weather. We were hoping for, for some swimming weather, but I don't think this is gonna cut it.
I'm not ready.
And for today's Pixie Dust, we've been blessed with
Pirate Party.
pirate stuff, because today is Pirate Day. That's really cool. That is a nice baggie.
I showed it to Grandma
what do we have
already.
inside? Whoa, that's... They have gone all out with...
Wait, 4
pirate stuff.
eye patches.
You got eye patches, you got bracelets, wow.
Literally, the full family can have an eye patch. I think I have 5
You
now.
have a bottle with treasure, wow.
And I also have this thing.
Who did this?
I don't know.
There's a tag on it.
There's a tag on it?
Yeah, on the backpack.
Let me see.
Wait, hold on. Let me just do this.
From the Quick Family 6145. Wow.
We're giving them pixie dust.
Thank you so much.
Wait, what is it? What's the room number? 6145.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much.
Wait, and you haven't seen what's in here.
What's in there?
There's a treasure chest
my
and
God.
something else.
More treasure.
And pirate map.
A map. Ooh.
And look, this is what's in here. Coin.
Coins.
But
are those chocolate coins?
yeah, these are the chocolate coins.
Oh my God. Wow. That has got to be one of the nicest pixie dust we've ever gotten. That's very extravagant. Yeah, thank you so much. So for now, the game plan, we're going to do breakfast at Triton's because there's no Mickey Churro Waffles. So we're going to try the sit-down breakfast, show you what that's like. So today for breakfast, we're at the elegant and beautiful Triton's. So we're back there. So we're really getting to know Triton. We were just there for dinner. We're going to have dinner again, and we're doing breakfast. And so for breakfast, the menu here at the Wonder, very similar as the Dream Fantasy. So you have your typical chill out sections. If you want to get some smoked salmon, you have your fruit platter, your yogurt. For the kids, you have your classics like the peanut butter jelly typhoon. There's always the Mickey waffles. And then the typical stuff from the griddles, you have your pancakes, waffles. You can get your eggs Benedicts. Those are classics. Of course, you can always get your own omelet. Here's your signature breakfast. And I usually go for the Southern hash. That's my favorite, along with the French toast. So lots of good options. And then, of course, they come around and ask if you want any like treats. So like any sweets before the breakfast. And one thing I like is that the coffee here tends to be a little bit better. It's not as watered down. And if you get like orange juice, it's much better than at Cabanas. So it's a very elegant setting. I really like it here because you can really take your time. You're not like battling the crowds at Cabanas. So glad we made it here today. We're gonna start with some fresh fruit. This comes with papaya, strawberries, and mango and cantaloupe. So for breakfast, Killian's gone for the classic typhoon pancake. So this is the one with peanut butter and jelly. And I've gone for the Southern hash. That's the classic spicy chorizo, eggs, potatoes. And then since they don't have Mickey waffles, I've settled with some French toast. This is still decent. I like it. I don't think Jen liked her eggs Benedicts.
Oh, we beat you again.
Yeah.
So after nearly 15 nights on Disney cruises, we're trying something that we've never done before. We're gonna go play some bingo. And it is Mother's Day cruise. We got two mothers competing, so hopefully good luck. Just to show some of the options available, looks like you can get manual paper cards and prices start at 25 for a 3-chance card. You can get 2 of those for 40, so it gets cheaper. And then if you want just the automated tablets, it ranges from 40 to 50 depending on how many chances you want. And then there's the family pack. So that's probably what we'll do, because then everybody in the family can play. As you can see, it's a very popular event, so be sure to get here early. Alright, so we're taking a chance here at bingo, and we did go for the family pack. So the way that one works is you get 2 tablets. Each tablet has 24 chances. So we got another tablet right there. So basically the retail of one of these is 40 if you were to pay it separately. So that's 80. And then we get the 2 paper ones.
This is
Those
like
are included.
the old school bingo.
Old school one, these start at 25. And so if you get the family one, you get 2 of these included. So it's a much better value. But if you really want to increase your chances, I think you want to go for the 48 chance tablet, which is 50. And so different options, but for us, we're spreading the wealth, so we're going with the family one. See what happens.
It's O 65.
You want to wait?
65 Rover claims,
Which number?
but that means we can
I-30.
increase the video tension. In the G column. I'm sorry, I can't put it back. She already chose it. It's G 53. We gotta claim a bingo on G. And up first for the B and O purple game. 56, G 56.
Yep, one. Where? Down here.
In the I column, it's I-24.
Check out the open house at Oceaneer's lab. It's C-Day 3 and we're just checking it out for the first time. So as you enter the lab, if you go to the right, I think this is like your exploration room. It's all kinds of artifacts. And then there's a map of the world. And I think kids do activities here. Like here they have a bunch of Uno cards. I like that on this club, which is different than the Dream Fantasy. You can actually see outside. So that's nice. And they have some TVs. Not sure what they do here. So I think it's all organized activities. Looks like they play some movies. I see Ratatouille playing here. And here Killian's gonna show us a few games. He's playing the flip cup game or cup stacking game. They have another pad here with more activities. I guess kids can watch TV here. There's a water station here, so if your kids have a bottle, they can refill it. These are the restrooms. Let me make sure no one's there. So this is the restroom area. Of course, you gotta have your Mickey mirror. And all the doors are decked out. Super nice. Then here's the washing station. So these are cool. So basically, you put your hands in here, and this is supposed to wash and sanitize you. So really nice tech. Very cool theme in here. More tables here for the kids to do crafts. So Killian's gonna battle grandma in a game of cup stacking. So this is the meetup area. Here you can do like hula games. There's no one difference here compared to Dream Fantasy. There's no magic screen, but there's still a bunch of games that the kids can play. To the left here we have Animator Studio. And here you get the opportunity to draw some famous Mickey characters. So you can trace them, like Pluto here. And they have all the essentials here. Acrylic essentials. Oh, look, you're gonna draw bingo? The craft studio is right next to the Animator studio. It's a very popular area. So this is where kids are gonna do a lot of their craft on, and sometimes they have special activities. Like right now, they're doing some type of pirate night craft, and so it's very busy. Then finally, one thing to note, through this area it does connect to the club, so kids can come in and out. Or like if there's an open house, they'll switch the kids to the other side. So right now there's an open house on the lab. So if you had previously dropped off your kids at the lab, they would have been taken to the club. So just something to note. But they do connect. Okay, so this is the club. So we'll start here at the marble room. Ooh, Avengers Assemble. This is a nice space. So you got a lot of open tables here to play like checkers, chess. You have a few screens here where you kids can play games. This is the Superhero Academy. Great memorabilia here. I'm not sure what they do here. I think this appears to be some type of game. Like I think there's an Xbox that goes in there. And then look at this. Very nice room. So Superhero Academy. And then over on this side, you have the little slide. I think this is for the little kids. A cool little table here with the boat. It's very nice. Like a small slide for the little kids. So this is meant to be for little kids. So this is the main screen. I'm guessing this is where they play like movie classics. This is going to be your water station. Your restrooms are going to be here this way. Of course, all decked out, similar to what we saw at the lab. Superhero Academy. So this is the other entrance. Very cool. I think this is the Frozen Adventures room, the Wandering Duckin's trading post. So this appears to be like a craft area, and this is like I guess this is where they play the movies. Very nice theming. So this is based on Frozen, I think. So this first area we saw is Minnie and Mickey's Captain's Deck. And similar to the lab, a noticeable absence here at the Wonder is there's no magic screen on the floors. It's super cool. I just noticed to the side of the TV there's all these books with different like titles of different movies. That's really cool. And then I think it's either that door or this door that then connects when you're going to the lab. They're just closed right now because the lab is obviously open. But when both are open, the kids can go in between each room. And then finally, Andy's room, I think that's definitely the highlight. I think, in my opinion, this is much better than the Dream Fantasy because it has the slide. So I think that's really cool, but just didn't get all the details because there's a lot of kids in there. But yeah, very nice. For an honest review of the vignettes, so these are similar to what we had in Tiana's, exactly the same thing. I would say this one was slightly warmer, but it's not as warm as what you get at the park, or if you go to like the New Orleans restaurant in like downtown Disney. Those are much better. These are okay, but you know, for an extra 75 to be included with the coffee, not bad.
Once again, which of the following actors performed the theme songs for their own Disney Channel series? Was it A. Miley Cyrus, B. Selena Gomez, C. Hilary Duff, or D. All of the above?
It's one of the places that I was excited about. So you can get a gyro, use all the different toppings. So let's see how it is. Can't imagine this is gonna be as good as like the street stuff, but you know, it looks promising. So let's see. I finally got a chance to try boiler bites. I gotta say, very impressed by the pita, the gyro wrap. This might be a hot take, but compare this to like Ramon's Cantina at the Dream Fantasy. I'd rather have this than those tacos or the bowls. And here's why. While I like the bowls compared to what I can get back home, there's a wider difference in between what Disney offers and the average, you know, taco bowl that I can get home. But for this place, for the Greek shawarma, whatever you want to call it, the gyro, I would say it tastes closer to what I can normally get home. So I would rather have that. So I thought it was pretty good. I might come back and get more. Plenty of toppings to customize it. I like the variety of the sauces. And the pita was nice and warm. You have your chicken or your lamb options. Really good stuff. I like it. We have found Jesus Christ, America version. And of course, because it's Pirate Night, we have our bandana to get ready for Pirate Night. Arrgh. Okay, something exciting just happened. So we've been on the ocean now for almost 3 days, and we haven't seen the sunshine since we left San Diego. And look at this. Finally some sun. Oh wow. Like look, you can actually see part of the blue sky here in the distance. That is nice. Still windy, but yeah, the sun's right there. That's cool. Finally. Hopefully this is a good sign of good things to happen. And after 4 days of 3 days of miserable weather, finally getting a break, enjoying some sun.
Cheers.
This is the reason we got the balcony, so that we can do this, and we're finally out and enjoying it. Cheers. I think Killian's officially ready for Pirate Night.
There you go.
We're ready for Pirate Night.
Killian looks cute with all
Killian's
stitch.
got all stitched out.
He's
And I also have my
all stitched up.
I also have my little one.
His little backpack.
Let's do this. Pirate Night. Woo!
Oh, that's your iPad is like way up here. It looked like
Alright, so the trend, the open house trend continues. Now we move on to Edge, so we're killing some time before dinner. And then hopefully we're gonna hit Vibe soon, so show you what that looks like. Alright, so this is Edge. This is for kids 11 to 13. Let's take a look inside. This is just like all the clubs. There's a lot of activities, craft activities, and Clean is doing some anchors right now. So just one of the various options available. Here's a list about some of the other activities happening. This is your main movie screen. Bunch of cool hip seats right here. This is one of the video game sections. It looks like they have the new Switch 2. So they're not sparing any expense. It's nice. So these are some of the games available. I think I'm going to try the new Pokemon tournament one. And then I think this is the little chill spot. Very nice theme in here. So it makes it seem like you're in the Finding Nemo movie. Really cool. Looks like Killian found the Uno. Then here you got more Switch games. I think this is the old school Switch. There's also a foosball table. And then finally, I believe this one's Minecraft because they're playing. Sorry, it's Xbox because they're playing Minecraft. Then you've got this section right here where you can find all kinds of different card games. So yeah, plenty of options to entertain your tweens. All right, and finally we're going into Vive. So this is for your teens, 13 to 17. And so this is how you get up. Here's some of the activities. Here are Vive. So this is actually 14 to 17. So look at what they're having. So foosball tournaments, trivia, bunch of crafts, karaoke. And I like that they have this Pac-Man machine right here. If we keep going here, they have this cool room with foosball. And I think this is a hangout area. It's a large TV. That's like 80 inches. And it looks like they have a Switch too. So this is nice. There's some Mario Kart in here. It's probably really cool. So this is going to be your Xbox in here. The craft area is going to be here in the back. And then this is a big screen TV, big hangout area.
Were you with me when?
So today is Pirate Day, so we got a coffee here, and it's like we got a parrot pirate. That's cute. So we have dinner today at Triton's for Pirate Night, and so we're just having pre-drink music right before dinner. So one of our favorite places here, the French Quarter Lounge. Today we have dinner at Triton's, and it's a classic pirate menu. Everybody's dressed like pirates. So for the menu, you have classics like the lime marinated shrimp, the calypso crab cake, the samosas. Those are my favorite. I'll be getting some of those. I usually like to pair that with some chili and mango sauce. It's a nice sweet and spicy combination. And then on the entrees, you have some classics like if you like seafood, Jack of the Treasure is a nice one. And then the jerk chicken are two classic ones. We also have the egg noodles. Those are not bad. They're just not like super flavorful. So yeah, several good options. I know this menu is not, it gets mixed reviews, but I actually don't mind it, especially with the samosas. So yeah, the only noticeable exception here, I'm not seeing, there's usually like a rum cake for dessert, and I'm just seeing a few different ones. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Either way, it should be a good dinner. And for appetizers, I've gone for the classic samosa, and one is never enough, so I have to double it. Jen's doing the same, and then she's having the lime marinated shrimp. For the soup, we're going for the mango soup. And I asked about the curry of the day. It looks like today they have a lamb curry, so let's give that a try. Then for the main, I've gone for the classic jerk chicken. Jen's gone for I think it's some type of steak with Yorkshire pudding. Then we also have the Treasure of the Seas, which is basically your seafood heavy pasta. I've never seen this before, so it looks like they're lining up to do some kind of dance. That's new. And for dessert, I've gone for the banana sticky truffle pudding. Jen's gone for the Pirates Treasure Sundae. It's like pineapple ice cream. And then here we also have the orange chocolate cake. Raka and the dining team just hooked it up. Looks like Killian has his own frog. Nice. Right after a great pirate night's menu, it's time for the pirate show. But it's been very windy outside, so it's time to bundle up so we can go see some fireworks. Arrgh. So this one's a little different of a show. Never seen it on the Wonder. Seen it on the Dream Fantasy. And I've heard this one's a little different. I think this is the one where Mickey like goes across the cable, so it'll be exciting to see that.
And it's my mom's first time seeing it, so.
Yeah, and it's only one show. It's not two shows like on the Dream Fantasy where there was like the kids show and then there's like the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just the one here.
And look, we should have a great view of the fireworks.
And then we're right behind. So Jen and Bev are right there. Killing and Bev.
What they do? Yeah.
So this is the accessible section. So if you got a mobility scooter, this is where you'll be sitting, which is right next to the Star Wars side.
You scallywags! Here be ready to party like a pirate!
Don't you want me, Captain Mickey? You different, Captain, it was indeed. Well, with your Jerusalem, we're celebrating. All true pirates meet. What's the pirate love the most? Oh, yeah.
Looks like Captain Hook is here.
Oh, no! Mr. Smee?
Do pardon my interruption of your festivities, but you'll be needing to make way immediately, or sooner.
But why?
So we don't get hit by that cannonball.
Oh no, it's right, Goofy! Is that who I think it is?
Yes, it is I, the new caretaker and overseer of this fine vessel. Sailaway Party. Oh, I shall.
But this is our ship. Well, I say we win it back with a captain's challenge.
Toss that pirate code. No, very well. The terms. If I win, you walk the plank.
Oh no!
Agreed.
You pirate those, is it when the captain gives you an order, or asks you a question? What do you say? You scared the witch out of me.
Oh, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes. That is the right answer.
Please, the truth.
last one. Bye-bye, everyone. See you on our next adventure. I think it calls for a celebration. What do you think? If you're ready for something a little more exciting.
Disney Wonder, make some noise! Who's ready to keep this pirate party going? If you're with me, let's go on the go! American pie, go to share. This is it, that's for you, alright? And good old boys for drinking whiskey and rye. Can I get a pirate R? Can I get a pirate R?
Good morning. Today is our final day at sea. It is May 10th. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And as you can see, we are getting very close to Vancouver. Like you can almost see it from the balcony. The winds have calmed down. Parent winds 17 knots an hour. So that's an improvement. You can see all the major cities. We're getting close. We just went past the coast of Portland. We're getting close to Seattle. And then pretty soon we're going to make our way through that little section right here through Victoria and then make it all the way to the port of Vancouver. So yeah, distance to Vancouver, 258 nautical miles. Should be a nice final sea day. And so far we've cruised 1,000 nautical miles. And then as far as the weather, here's what we're dealing with. So you can see that it's still gloomy, not much sun. I don't know if I'll get it. I don't know if I'll get any better as we make it up north, but so far this hasn't been the best weather, but we'll still have fun. In terms of game plan today, we're gonna start by having some Mickey Churro waffles. Today is Mickey Churro waffle day, so we have breakfast at Triton's today. They don't actually serve the churro waffles there; they serve them at Cabanas. So I'm gonna make a special request, or I'm gonna make a special run, so we can pair that with our Triton's breakfast. So that's exciting. And then we're gonna try to make it to Anyone Can Cook. It's happening, and they have the final bingo session where you can win up to $10,000. We're gonna try to make it at some point to one of those. So let's get this day going. So for breakfast today, we're gonna go back to Triton's. We've really been enjoying the sit-down meals, but today is also Mickey Churro waffles, and those they don't have at Triton's. So we just placed our order. Now I'm gonna go back and secure some and then bring them back. So that's my hack to make sure that you can still get the deliciousness. You don't miss out, but you can also enjoy the sit-down breakfast. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how chaotic it is here at Cabanas. Let's find these delicacies here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Typical stuff: egg Benedict, sausage, bacon. Let's see. Oh, I spot them. I see them. All right, Mickey waffles have been secured. Well, I think mission accomplished. What is this, kid? What is this? Hold it. What's under that? Absolutely destroy that Mickey waffle. What you think of the waffle, Killian?
It was pretty good.
Killian's a fan of the Mickey waffles. So sadly, this is the last sea day, so now we're just preparing to wrap this thing up. Already got our tip form, our tags, which is always a sad indication. So now, just gonna grab a quick lunch and get ready for the evening. And oh yeah, catch that bingo. Hopefully win those 10,000. Then I get the final show and just enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoying your Mother's Day?
Yeah. Cruise feels too short though.
Yeah. Looks like today Boiler's Bite, they got a spicy chicken sandwich, so I gotta try that. If this is anything like the one on Cookies and Barbecue, I'm gonna be happy. The first sign of land after 4 sea days. So I think we just passed the port of Victoria. And yeah, you can see land now. Here for redemption. We got this, right? Good vibes.
Yeah?
10,000.
In the O column, it's 061. 061.
Go away. 36 or 43?
In the O column with O 67. Oh, 67. 67. For a good claim of bingo. Lorna looks scared.
Come on.
It's N31.
Just to highlight the selections here at Azure, you have cocktails like the La Grande Blue, Pomegranate Passion, Elder Bubble. So some of these I've seen like the champagne bar at the Dream, and then there's a few other new ones that I haven't seen before. Here's your wine selection. So you have some reds, some whites, and then from beers on top, it's pretty basic. Bud Light, Moonlight, Blue Moon, and Lagunitas, and then here's your bottle beer. So I see a few zero proof options. Topo Chico Strawberry Wawa, that's a new one I hadn't seen. And then let me show you what they have on draft right there. So just confirms the selection, and you have other liquors. So I mean, they can make any well drink you want. Here's a small preview of the selection. I see a bunch of Japanese whiskeys. It's interesting. Okay, since we didn't win a bingo, so now we came over to the
Crown and Fin?
The British pub. So we're here to catch the last quarter of the game. We got a bunch of Buffalo fans here. And we've come to that point of the trip where we're no longer sailing north. So you can see we're going east. So we're heading deeper into Canadian land. So we're gonna be making our way into Vancouver here soon. And so, because we're getting close, you can actually see land. So check that out. Another thing that's changed, the water's a lot calmer and not as blue. Definitely different waters now. It looks like we got some fellow cruisers in the distance. starting soon, which means our final time to pre-lounge at the French Quarter Lounge. For our final dinner, we got Animator Palate. For our final dinner, we have Animator Palate. The doors just opened. This is nice. So we've been to the Animator's Palette at the Green Fantasy. This is very similar. I see there's more black and white theming on this one. And so far the atmosphere is really good. So far this one's more lively than the other ones. So the theming is identical, but on this one it's more black and white. Very lively.
You have to have fun.
They're happy they don't have to serve us anymore? Is that why? For dinner today, we're at Animator's Palette. Let's take a look at the menu. So this one looks very familiar to me. So you have some classics like the smoked salmon tartare, sliced serrano ham, the black truffle pasta. I've seen these many times. The baked potato soup. And then on the entrees, let's see, you got the penne bolognese, the grilled tuna steak. I know I've had that a few times. You got the teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin. And then for desserts, key lime pie, chocolate walnut. And then for the sundae, the cookies and cream sundae, that's another classic. So a lot of familiar dishes. I'm not seeing anything like new that I haven't seen. And for me, I also have the curry, so I'm excited for that. So I might take it easy on some of these to leave room for the curry. But yeah, it should be a good final dinner for this itinerary. And this one has one of my favorite bread services. I think that's the focaccia bread. Animator's Palette has got to have one of my favorite theming. I just love the ambience, all the little drawings here by the wall, and just how it comes alive when they do like the turtle show or the little drawing thing. So for appetizers, I'm keeping it light, just doing a potato soup because I'm saving it for the curry. Killian, for his food, he's already gone for the main entree, surf and turf. Jen's getting the salmon, that's the salmon tartare for the appetizer. And then we also have the serrano ham with some cheese. For second appetizer, we're also doing the black truffle pasta and a watermelon jicama salad. My entree has arrived, so I pre-ordered this time, and this looks very exciting. So this is a tikka chicken curry. There's the tortilla, not the naan, white rice, and some okra. We also have a tuna tuna steak, and we're also trying the beef tenderloin with teriyaki. And then for dessert, Killian's gone for the cookies and cream sundae. It's basically an Oreo sundae. It's one of my favorites. It's a really classic. You excited?
Yeah.
And then for dessert, I'm also having the cookies and cream sundae. Jen's gone for the walnut cake. And we also have a key lime pie. So that was new for us. While they didn't do the drawing show, they did Magical Mickey came out. What did you think of the performance?
It was good. I like how all the servers came out and you get to applaud them too.
What did you think, Gillian?
I like it. It was really good. I like how a bunch of different movie shows.
Yes, you made it. And for today's animal of the day, we got a turtle.
No, it's a bear.
And because it's Mother's Day, special chocolate. I've never seen this.
Chocolate.
Kevin, number 2, towel animal of the day. It's a bear?
I think it's a bear.
No,
Jillian says it's a cat.
Right as we get closer to Vancouver, I think this is going to end it. We had a great final dinner at Animator's Palate. We got to see Magic Mickey come out. That was a surprise. Sorcerer Mickey. We weren't sure what would happen at that show. So yeah, by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, we'll be in Vancouver. And so this is the sad time. It's now 10 p.m. So we have to decide, do we want to brave and do something else or just get some sleep since we got to be up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. To enjoy the cruise?
I did. It was too short.
Yeah, 4 days is just not enough.
Feels like we just unpacked and here we are packing up already. So
yeah,
sad times.
But we got one more breakfast tomorrow and then off to Vancouver. So this is gonna end it for today. Good morning on this day, May 11th. We're finally in Vancouver. There's our first look at land. Beautiful port. So here's the damage we're dealing with. So we're just wrapping up things. We have to be out of the room by 8. Breakfast starts at 8. So we have the second seating back at Animator's Palate. So yeah, time to get off the boat, sadly. And we don't have much time here in Vancouver. We'll be back in August. But yeah, we're just going straight to the airport. So let's go. Here's the first look outside. Wow. See some high rises, some floating vessels. I think this one delivers some gas, like an oil tank or something. And then look at that skyline right there. Wow, beautiful port. Very green on the distance. And then for some reason there's a chevron just floating. Assuming gas for like the planes. Because there's like planes, seaplanes here on this side. So yeah, pretty cool. Looking forward to exploring this port. We're gonna be back in August. So yeah, we'll spend some time here. Because right now we have to leave to the airport. So look from the back of the ship. For our final breakfast, we're back at Animator's Palate. In case you haven't done this, the way it works is your breakfast is at the same time where you had your last dinner. So we had dinner here last night. And because we're second seating, we have the 8 a.m. breakfast. Otherwise, if you have the first seating, breakfast is 6:30. So this is one of those scenarios where it makes sense to be there's a benefit of being on the second seating because you have the 8 a.m. breakfast. Otherwise, we would have had to leave the room much earlier. So, yeah, last breakfast, and then we're out of here. And for breakfast, it is a bit of a limited menu, but a lot of the heavy hitters are available, and it's express. This is quick service. They don't mess around. So I'm just doing the classic Southern hash with some French toast. Killian's doing chocolate peanut butter, chocolate chip pancakes. Jen's just gone for classic breakfast, just eggs and bacon. And then we also have some more French toast. Thanks again, guys. It's been great. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Off to the airport.
And
All right.
you come to Disney, huh? Come to
That's right, that's right. I got it. See you guys. Welcome to the US, even though we're not in the US yet. And the excitement of the World Cup has made it to Vancouver. We're all checked in past security at the airport, and if you want to get your World Cup memorabilia, it is indeed here.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.